Okay, guys, as far as 7-6 goes, you are finding the surface area of prisms. It is not too difficult, but it is difficult to see the structure, see the prisms. I am on page 424 in your math book. You were asked to find the surface area if you were asked to figure out how much wrapping paper it would take to cover a box. Okay. You'd have to figure out the surface area. That means all of the areas. This area, this area, this area, even the areas you can't see. You know that this side right here is also on this side. Okay. You know that the front side, it also has a back, even though you can't see it. You know the top has a bottom, even though you can't see it. So you have to take those things into account. If you would open this box all up, it would look something like this. This is called a net. Okay, so this net would end up being a rectangular prism. If you would fold this up, this would end up being the top, this would end up being the sides right here. Okay, so what you have to do is figure out the area for each section and add it all up. All right. If you take a look, they are multiplying 10 times 6 here for a side. So they took 10 right here with times 6. So that's the bottom part of the rectangular prism. 10 times 6. That's 60. And there's 2 of them. So ultimately, you're going to have to multiply that times 2 or add it 2 times. Then they took 6 times 3. Well, here's 6, and it looks like over here the height is 3. So the height over here is 3 as well. So 6 times 3 is going to give you this right side and the left side. So you're going to have to add 18 2 times or multiply 18 times 2. Then they multiplied 10 times 3, which is 10 right here, times 3. So this is the front part of the rectangular prism. So you would get 30 for the front part, and you know that there's a back, so that you would have to add 30 2 times. After you add 60 plus 60 plus 18 plus 18 plus 30 plus 30, you ended up getting 216 feet squared. Here are more problems that I want you to practice working. A cube is very easy because you don't have any other measurements to work with. All the sides are 18 or 8 inches on this cube. So you'd have to take 8 times 8, figure out how many sides there are, and multiply it by that many sides. Okay, here you're going to have to find the area of this triangle that has a base of 3 and a height of 4. And remember, you have to divide that by 2. So you have that on the left side, and you also have one that you can't see over here on the right. Okay, you have a rectangle that has a length of 6 and a width of 5 here on the front. You also have this bottom rectangle that is a 3 by 6, and you also have this back part. Okay, and it looks like it's a 6 by 4. There's a lot to take into consideration here. I want you to pause this video, and I want you to work on 8, 9, and 10. This is homework for tonight, so I want you to pause the video. I want you to work out the problems, and I want to see what you can get. If you get the answers before the end of school, write down the answers, and I'll check them. If it's not until tomorrow morning, I can check your answers there. All right. To help you out on number 18, or number 8, actually, I'll give you the answer of 384. I'm not going to write the label out. Well, yeah, so inches. This is really hard. Squared. Okay. So that's the surface area. It's not the volume, it's the surface area. Area of all the sides added together. So I gave you the answer for 8. I want you to still tell me how you get that. Find the answers for 9 and 10. Go ahead and pause the video, or stop the video. Actually, it's the end of the video, and I'll want to see those answers as soon as you get them.